Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today I'm here with.
FreshyDTM.
All right, so let's just you know clear all the confusion and for everybody who doesn't know you and everything. Mr. Freshy DTM, could you please tell us who you are and what you do?
Um, okay, I'm FreshyDTM. Oh, what I do? I'm a rapper, or not a rapper, artist, music artist.
Okay. Um.
Oh, that's what you guys are doing.
Can,
Sorry, my bad.
can you please tell us the meaning behind the name Freshy DTM?
Freshy is actually a name. Okay, so what a lot of people don't know about me is back in the day, growing up, I used to dance, and yeah, what a lot of people don't know about me is that back in the day, I used to dance. And I guess like when I was younger, I had like a good sense of style, I guess you would say. Where I used to wear like good fits everywhere, even like to dance. And then at dance, they just started calling me Freshy because I was always the freshest nigga in the room because I was always wearing drip, even though I didn't have to because I was at dance class, you know. So that's where the name Freshy came from. I got that name when I was like 12. DTM kind of just came from Mr. Do Too Much. I have a really, or I'm known for to have a outgoing personality, you know. So
Okay.
Mr. Do Too Much was always like a thing. 'Cause, you know, people are like, oh, you play too much, you do too much, da, 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 whatever. You never know when to quit.
Okay.
Huh? One of those.
Let's obviously ask the question that everyone's fucking probably wondering right now. What kind of dancing did you do when you were younger?
It's regular hip hop dancing still.
Okay, okay. I thought it was like some ballet shit or something. So
Nah, wasn't that? Wasn't that.
obviously we all know you're from Toronto. I think everyone knows this, not just off the accent alone, but I interview mainly people from Toronto and shit, so I feel like everybody might know that. But could you please tell us, what area, or if you want, what part of Toronto you're from and what was it like growing up there?
Okay, I'm from Brampton, broski. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Brampton. I wasn't born here in Brampton. I was born in the Rex,
Okay.
and I was living in Humberline for a little bit. And then from the Rex, I moved to Malton.
Okay.
And then after Malton, I ended up moving to after Malton, I ended up moving to Brampton. And I've been here ever since.
Okay. Let me rip off the band-aid here. How bad is Brampton? Just be honest. Like, what is Brampton like? Because I'm from Ottawa, and we hear a lot of the same old thing from Brampton. I'm not gonna, name out any groups of people, but like we hear a lot of bad things about a certain group of people from Brampton. How bad is it in Brampton?
Um, I mean, Brampton's not a terrible city, I would say,
Okay.
but you know, Brampton has its fair share of problems, like every other city. You know,
Okay.
when it comes to like gang violence, or even when it just comes to like just random shit. We have bare car accidents and shit. We're known for car accidents. These fucking brown people can't drive. Okay, like you know, so
Yeah.
it's just
No,
you know.
I get it. I get it. So how was it? I don't know if you remember, living and growing up in Rex. I don't know how young you were when you moved out and shit, but how was it growing up there?
Fucking in the Rex. I was super young when I was living in the Rex. All I gone, but Rex was fun. All I gone. I was like some of like the happiest times of my childhood. Rex was fun. I'm saying I was on Humberline playing. I was at the park. You know what I'm saying? Running up and down the hallways, you know, in the buildings and shit. But like you know, like then again, I was a youth, you know. But yeah, you know, I still go back. I still go back to Humberline every now and then. You know, my pop still lives there. My grandma still lives there. You know, so I still go back there every now and then. So
Okay.
yeah.
Um, when it comes to your youth and childhood, obviously you went to school. In school, well, more so in high school, what was your favorite class?
In high school, my favorite class actually was drama class. I used to love drama class.
Why drama class?
Because believe it or not, before I started taking music serious, I wanted to be an actor. So you know, I love to be in drama class all the time. My drama teacher believed in me. Yo, he was telling me, "Yo, yeah, you're not bad. You know, you could go places with this." But true say, true say, I never really took it as serious as most people would have wanted me to. But you know, I've always been a musical person, so
Okay.
music was like, you know, holy fuck, you guys can't be serious. Someone please, fam.
Um.
Huh? Remember, don't. Broski. Here, broski.
Are we
Sorry,
good
what were we
now?
talking
Or
about?
we were talking about your favorite class in high school. You said it was
Yeah,
drama class. Yeah. Um. So
yeah, drama.
you said you wanted to be an actor. When it comes to acting and shit, like what what movie would you say you want to be a part of? Like what kind of genre would you say?
Believe it or not, when I was like 14, 15, I used to think like when I like grew up and got a bit older, like you know, like, to the age I am now, that I could play like the live action role play of like Miles Morales, Spider Man, you know,
I
type
see
shit
that.
like that.
I
You know, I
see
had
that.
big
I
dreams
see
all
that.
while gone.
Okay. Um.
Yeah, you know, I had big dreams all while gone.
Okay. No, it's good to dream big though. It's good to
But
dream big, but now you can dream big with music and shit. So you still got it. You still got it.
yeah, you know, that's why I'm doing this. You know, so the big
Um.
dreaming hasn't stopped. It's just you know, the turn.
Yeah. It just turned to a different path. Speaking of your music, you've have right now two released tracks so far. Do you plan on releasing anything more? Or?
Yeah, I have another track coming out just now, August 9th, called Better Move.
Okay.
Coming out just now. So, you know, everyone be on the lookout for that. I don't know when this video is coming out. I don't know when it's going to be out, but you know.
Okay. Um,
Oh, yeah, yeah. FTO next month. Fuck the ops. Coming out next month. FTO. Be on
is
the lookout for that too.
is that a big
Me and my
song?
partner, Twiggy BK. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Twiggy. Ah. Okay. Um, for you, when it comes to music, obviously with artists and shit, a lot of them have music videos. You don't have a music video yet. Do you plan on releasing a music video soon, or?
Um, yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I do plan on releasing a music video soon. I've shot a music video. It's just there was some yeah there was just some trials and tribulations we went through with the music video and controversy and shit, and the music video never came out. The song never came out.
Okay.
But I do plan on doing another one like ASAP, like as soon as possible.
Okay. 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 Um, do you feel like when it comes to your sound and your music and shit, do you feel like you could describe yourself as like Toronto drill or Toronto rap?
Not really. I don't think I wouldn't call myself like a Toronto drill artist because I like the type of music like I like to make isn't even Toronto drill. Like I make Toronto drill songs here and there. I only really make Toronto drill songs if I'm making it with somebody else. Like almost every single drill song you hear from me is gonna have one of my homies on it, you know. But most of my songs are all like melodic, you know. It's not like the typical Toronto sound, you know.
Okay. Okay. Um, so when it comes to artists and shit, a lot of them get inspirations from who they listened to when they were younger or people they looked up to when they were younger. Did you have any, idols in the music industry or anybody that you looked up to when you were younger, like that you listened to a lot?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, yeah, for sure. I used to also, when I was younger, I used to also think I could be like the next Chris Brown too. Like I used to look up to Chris Brown all God. Chris Brown's like my favorite artist of all time. Like you know, like, cause I like to listen to like fuck all the rap and shit. Like I like to listen to like good music. You know, Chris Brown makes good music. You feel what I'm saying? And on top of that, being a dancer, I related to the fact that he was an artist who could dance. So growing up, I looked up to Chris Brown a lot. Later in my teenage years, I was listening to a lot of Rod Wave. I'm a big Rod Wave fan. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Oh yeah, I was listening to a lot of Rod Wave. Another rapper I've been listening to a lot recently is Honcho. But like, from what you can tell, like a lot of it's the melodic shit. You know, like the singing shit.
When you say Huncho, are you talking about M Huncho or?
Nah, I'm talking about Honcho, like Honcho, like from Atlanta.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Um, when it comes
Yeah. He's
when
right.
when it comes to music, do you feel like the people you used to listen to, Rod Wave, Chris Brown, and Huncho, do you feel like they reflect in the music you make, or do you feel like when it comes to music, you don't take inspiration from them?
No, I think it does reflect in the music I make, but at the same time, it doesn't. That's because like, okay, like I feel like I like take like different aspects of like different artists that I'm inspired by and like incorporate it into like my own kind of like style, you know?
Okay.
Like when it comes to like Rod Wave, like he likes to rap about like a lot of like real shit over like, you know, like hard melodies and shit like that. I like to come up with a lot of different melodies and flows and shit like that. Ancho, I really like his beat selection, you know, like I'll go with like beat selections like that, whatever. If I'm really like on some like super melodic shit, like you'll hear it in my ad libs, like I be singing a lot. I get that a lot from, you know, Chris Brown, let's say, another artist I listen to, you know? So it's really like a bunch of different shit. I get inspired from a bunch of different music, a bunch of different people, and make it on my own.
Okay. Um, do you feel like right now when it comes to music, you're taking it seriously, or?
I'm taking it as serious as I ever have. I'll say that.
Okay.
Um, do I think I could be taking it more seriously? Yes, but no, right now schedule is not, you know, as open as I would like it to be. But of course, that's gonna come with time. But you know,
Yeah, no, I
I'm
get it.
taking
I
it
get
as
it.
serious as I ever have been.
Okay.
Trying to be consistent.
When it comes to music, do you record at home or do you go to a studio?
Yo, all I going, broski. I record in my closet. I have a, you feel what I'm saying? I go in my closet. Well, actually, first, okay, I record demos in my closet, and then I go to the studio and record the final version, and then
Okay.
it gets dropped.
Okay.
But like the entire like writing process, it all happens in my room.
Okay.
Unless I go to the studio with the crows, and the crows are like, yo, let's just freestyle a random, you know, cipher, whatever. You know, we do that sometimes. But other than that, pretty much all of it happens in my room.
Okay. Um, let's break down how, Mr. Freshy makes a song. How do you make a song from beat selection to recording it to producing and engineering it and then releasing it? Break that down for us, please.
Um,
I feel like I could break that down.
for the most part, I mean, yeah, but like, okay, I think, okay, for the most part, it starts with like I find a beat, and like if I find the beat, like it has to be a beat that like I immediately like you know like start flowing to it, like you know like I just start like you know like humming to myself, you know, over the beat, just seeing like different flows I could come up with, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I like what I'm hearing, if I like what I'm going with, I'll be like, okay, I'll load up the beat and start thinking of different flows and things like that. And then think of like a rhyme scheme that sounds good. Like, you know, like what rhyme scheme sounds good, like what syllables sound good ending on this kind of flow, you know, kind of thing,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So I look for like different rhyme schemes and things like that. And then from there, I form the lyrics.
Okay.
And then, you know, that's how it usually goes. Unless I'm just freestyling. When I'm freestyling, I'm usually just saying anything, whatever the fuck rhymes. But, you know, that's how the writing process usually goes.
Okay, and then when it comes to producing and engineering, do you have producers and sorry, do you have engineers and shit like that, or do you like do it all yourself?
I go to the studio, right? So I have fucking an engineer that sits down with me.
Okay, okay, okay.
Man, I sit down with Hitman, and he records pretty much all of my recent tracks. He's recorded. I used to go to different studios, recorded with other producers, but those guys started moving retarded.
Okay.
But yeah, fam. So
And when it
yeah, I
comes
did
to
that. But yeah,
when it comes to cover art, how do you come up with your cover art?
When it comes to covers, I don't know that. Yeah, yeah. Fucking. Oh, how I come up with my cover arts? I go to my homie right over here. So
Okay.
I won't lie, most of my cover arts are done by my homie. But
Okay.
sometimes I used to do my cover arts myself. You know, when I was like first starting out, I had like songs that I was dropping like on YouTube and shit, and I was making the cover arts for them. But like, you guys don't need to go look for those songs though, so I'm not gonna say no names. But no, I was making the cover arts at first. Recently though, I've been going to my homie though. Like all the cover arts you've been seeing recently, my homie.
Are those songs still up or?
Are they still up? To be honest, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't know because I don't check for those songs no more.
You don't check those songs?
They got nuked. Someone nuked the disco
Yeah,
kid.
I will lie.
Someone nuked the disco kid.
Yeah, I will lie.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I had a couple monthly listeners at a time, and then fucking my entire discography got deleted one time off of Spotify. It's like I disappeared. So like the two releases you see now is like my rebirth. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Coming back, but like I won't lie, I don't like the old songs anyway. You know what I'm saying? I have a whole different sound now. I was still developing my sound back then. You know what I'm saying? But
No, I get it. I get it. So you said back then, how long ago was that? Like, no.
I was like high school days, so I want to say I was like fucking. I want to say that was like 2022, 2023.
Okay.
Them times, so.
Have you been making music even earlier than that, or did you start making music in like 2022, 2023?
Nah, I won't lie. I've been making music from I was like. I made my first song ever when I was like 13. I went over to my cousin's crib. My cousin also, shout out also. Went to my cousin Oso's crib, and believe it or not, it started off with a beat I made. I made like a just this shitty beat when I was like 13. Went to my cousin's crib and we just freestyled over it. Made my first song, and I was like, you know, like okay, I kind of like this shit. Kind of kept going with it. Wrote my first, like I actually wrote my first song then when I was 13. Then I stopped again until I was like 15. I picked it back up, and then I've been going. I pretty much just been going from there.
Do you still have those old songs, or?
But still, I mean, I probably have some of them, but not a whole lot though. Oh shit, back then though, you know, like.
Okay.
Hey, I evolved.
Okay. So you know a couple guys in the Toronto industry. Obviously a couple of them are your homeboys. Matter of fact, one of them is TDR ASO, and you were in the TDR ASO interview, sitting next to him when I was interviewing him. So, you know a couple of these guys. How did these connections come to happen? How did you meet these people?
How did I meet them?
People like,
Just, mutual friends. We just have mutual friends. That's really what it is. Man.
Mutual friends. Okay.
We just link up and then, we just become homies.
Okay. And then
What it was.
You know another actually famous producer in Toronto right now, DT Beats. How did you end up getting to know him?
DT Beats. Shout out DT Beats. Oh god. He gives me a lot of love. I won't lie. DT Beats gives me a lot of love. Shows me a lot of love. I know DT Beats because of his streams. I used to be really active in his streams all the time.
Like on Twitch?
And I used to submit my music here and there, just for him to react to. And then he listened to my music first time I submitted it, and he was like, "Yo, broski, reach out to me on IG." I reached out to my IG, you know what I'm saying? And from there, kind of just built a rapport kind of thing. So, he had a project that he actually wanted me and my homie to be on, but we never got the track in on time, which was so stupid on our part, but But yeah, no, shout out DT though. He's been showing love still. I won't lie. He's been showing love.
Okay.
These are
When it comes to, being around all these people, do you feel like a network, a circle like these people helps you create more music, or do you feel like doesn't really help? Do you feel like being around these people, helps you with music, or doesn't?
To be honest, it doesn't. It doesn't because I feel like. Well, actually, no. I'm not even gonna say it doesn't, because actually it does. To be honest, because when I see people that like I'm connected to doing well, like like even if it's not me, like even if I just see like someone I'm connected to doing well, like like that makes me want to go harder, because it's just like like that just reminds you so much more, like like it could be you, like like it really could be you. You know what I'm saying? So when I see other people that like I'm even connected with, you feel what I'm saying? Like I see a man like DT Beats. A man like DT Beats is making beats, selling them for how much, you feel what I'm saying? Famous producer now. And like, like not that me and DT Beats are like huge homies or whatever, but like, like I speak to him on a 1-2s, and like that alone is enough to remind you, shit's real, like this real shit could be you. It's literally just real average everyday people just like you who just got their shot, It always could be you. Just reminds you to keep going.
I get it. I get it. And when it comes to music too, with features and shit, do you feel like you enjoy making more solo tracks or tracks with features?
I would say, to be honest, I like making solo tracks more, to be honest. I
Okay.
love just like getting it by zone, just like being by myself, making a track by myself. Like, don't get me wrong though, when I'm inside the booth and I'm freestyling with the dots, it gets grim. It gets grim on the mic. I won't lie. Come up with some hard shit,
Okay.
but I won't lie. Like I like being by myself. The writing process is just
No, I
it's
get it.
better
I
when
get
I'm by
it.
myself, I think.
Speaking of coming up with hard shit, what's the hardest bar you've ever written?
What's that? What's the hardest bar I ever written?
To some Russian, I don't know.
I said a lot of shit.
I have a button inside of my jacket. Book is still hitting on my phone for the zips.
Oh yeah.
That's a hard ones.
I have one track where I'm like, I keep a button inside of my jacket, but Buck is still calling my phone for the zip. Which, if you don't get it, it's like how there's buttons on jackets.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I keep a button inside of my jacket. Buck is still calling my phone for the zip.
No, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get
That's
it.
just one bar.
No, I can't lie.
That's
That
just
is.
one bar. I feel like I feel like I have way I feel like I have way harder bars.
You do, I just don't remember right now. Ashy Box.
That's just one.
I listened to too many tracks from the guys to remember you guys' voice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's bare tracks.
Well,
But yeah, that's just one of them stuff.
I get it. I get it. I get it. For you, other than the fact that you wanted to be an actor and you enjoyed dancing, what's one thing that people would be surprised to learn about you?
I play the drums.
Like,
Yeah, I've been playing the drums for a couple years now.
you
I have,
actually
I have a drum set.
you take classes and shit too, or?
Nah, I don't take classes. I won't lie. It's all recreational stuff.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
like I be in my room, and, like fam, like when I say like I listen to everything, like I listen to everything. Like I be like sitting playing the drums to like 2000s pump. You feel like 2000s like pop rock type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I literally I be dibbling and dabbling at everything. You feel what I'm saying? So but yeah, I play the drums and shit. I play. I dibble and dabble in piano and guitar as well, but not really. I play the drums.
Okay. Has there ever been a moment, in these a good couple years you've been making music? I want to say almost half a decade here, or above half a decade, that has been the hardest for you? Like, what's been the hardest in terms of music for you in these, past couple years?
I think the hardest thing entering music past couple years is just the motivation to keep going, because it's really hard. Like I feel like people who aren't artists don't understand how hard it is for artists to like sometimes to like put themselves out there as artists in the first place. So it's just like when you're not getting the love, when you're not getting the support, it's super demotivating. You feel what I'm saying? Like I have a lot of like homies who I've had from like who I've known from like day one, from I've known from like 9, 10, 11 years old. Never repost my shit. You feel what I'm saying? Realistically, like like that's just the way the world works, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like not everyone's gonna support you. You feel what I'm saying? But I say yeah, like that's really like like the motivation to keep going is really what's the hardest thing. Like I was gonna quit music like how many times? Like 2, maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
I almost quit music.
No, but that shit pissed me off, though.
You know what I'm saying? And like I won't lie, my homies wouldn't let me quit though. Huh? Nah.
Speaking of motivation, obviously when it comes to artists, I feel like a lot of artists now and then they lose motivation to make music. Like you mentioned, you wanted to quit a couple times. Other than your homeboys stopping you, and you wanting to quit, pissing them off. How do you get that motivation back to start making music again?
How I got the motivation back. I don't even know for real. I won't lie, like it really was just my homies for real. Like it was my homies. Like, I won't lie, like you feel what I'm saying, like at the Wiseman, like you feel what I'm saying, like like the group of niggas who I par with, which is like the Wiseman. You know what I'm saying? Like we support each other a lot, you feel what I'm saying? Because all these guys are my dogs, They support me, you feel what I'm saying? So they're like, like you can't quit, like like you're super hard, broski, like you can go far in this, like you have potential. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? And also I'm also really religious. So like I prayed about it as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I prayed about it and like I felt like God was giving me signs that like, like don't give up yet. So
Okay.
there I am.
Okay. Let's say you actually weren't doing music and you never started doing music. What would you be doing now instead?
If I wasn't doing music, yeah, I'd probably still be dancing. Or like I was dancing for a long, like I was dancing from like I started dancing when I was 7. I only recently stopped dancing when I was like 18, and I'm only 19. I'm turning 20 next month, but so I only stopped dancing like about 2 years ago.
Okay.
I was dancing for a long period of time, so I'd probably still be dancing if I wasn't doing music. But left that part of my life behind for now, at least.
Okay.
I miss it though sometimes, But
do you still have like the abilities to dance? Like, can you still get jiggy and shit? Or
sure, for sure.
okay.
Yeah, for sure. I still like. At the end of the day, like, I started dancing because like I could never stop moving as a kid. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, when when I was a kid growing up, I could never stop moving. I always needed to move. You know what I'm saying? And like I had like a cousin who I was living with at the time. She was dancing, and then after that, like I see some shit on TV. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, like let me try this shit out. My mom put me in dance when I was like 7 years old. I fell in love with it. I won't lie, dance was my real first love. Still, dance was my first love.
Okay.
I love with dancing. I was doing it for years. Fuck, I was doing it for years. My bad. I was doing it for years though.
What was your favorite dance move?
What you say?
What was your favorite dance move?
Favorite dance move? I don't know if I had a favorite dance move, to be honest.
Really?
I don't know if I ever had like a favorite like move of mine that it's just like I like to dance. There was no move that I like to do, I just like to dance.
Okay, no, I get it. Going back, you mentioned you were turning 20 in a month. How does it feel knowing your teenage years are ending?
I won't lie, it's sad.
It's sad.
It's sad as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like, being in your 20s sounds so serious to me, because I'm really just a teen. But fuck, right? Life doesn't wait for nobody. But I won't lie, it's sad though, cause when you're young and like you're still in school, like you underestimate how much time you have. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Or sorry, overestimate. You feel what I'm saying? Like you overestimate how much time you have. You feel what I'm saying? I took my time in high school for granted. Yeah, I super took it for granted, and I won't lie, Loki screwed me over, but I'm blessed though. But yeah, I won't lie, it's sad though. It's sad, but it don't wait for no one. So just gotta keep going.
If you could go back and, you know, not take that time for granted and actually did something with that time, what would you have done?
I would have listened to my Dukes. I would listen to my fucking Dukes.
Okay.
That's what I would have did. My Dukes always told me, go to class. I was never in class, yo. Like, in school, broski, you would have thought I was famous the way they were always calling my name on the announcements for some shit. Like, always calling my name on the announcements for some shit, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My teacher would send me to I would get in trouble. My teacher would try to send me to the office, and I would go everywhere but the office. Start roaming around the school. You feel what I'm saying? Everyone's getting different lunch periods. I'm partying with all the girls on all their lunch periods, fam. But yeah,
Did you skip your classes a lot, or?
I won't lie. I skipped class way more than I went. Like it was like I won't lie. Like it was rare to see me in class. I'll be real. Like, it was rare to see me in class.
Was it
But
just
like
like
I just couldn't.
you
I couldn't
just
sit there and just
okay?
fucking listen to these people talk, bro. Like
Okay. Yeah, you.
so
It was
annoying.
just too
And like
boring for
some of
you.
them like yeah, I found most boring. And like some of these teachers like real life like weren't even good teachers for real, yo. It's like you're smart, but like you don't know how to teach for real. You don't know how to communicate from saying you don't know how to communicate a subject to a group of students properly. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to. This is some bullshit, fam. These are bullshit teachers, girl. So I was like, fuck that. Just
I
stop
get
going to
it.
class. I won't lie. But I still passed though. I still graduated.
Okay.
What I need to do at it in the end of the day.
Do you feel like if there were better teachers, you would have been to class more and paid more attention?
Yeah, because oh my god, there was these two teachers in my high school, and they were like the alt ed teachers, and they both taught in the same room. The alt ed room was just one room, so they both taught in the same room. And because I stopped going to my classes, they would make me do the same subjects, but instead in the alt ed room because those teachers were teachers like I was cool with. Those teachers to me were like good teachers. Like I built like an actual like relationship with those teachers. Those are good teachers. You feel what I'm saying? Like those teachers helped me through a lot of shit. Helped me get work done. Helped me through like even shit like outside of school. You feel what I'm saying? Like like I had like good teachers. You feel what I'm saying? Or those two teachers that were good teachers to me. I'm saying, but like not every teacher was like that. So it was just like unless it was that class, I wasn't really going nowhere. But if even when I was skipping class, I was going to that classroom all the time. I wouldn't even have class there in that classroom at that period, but I was still in that classroom skipping class.
Okay. You mentioned that now that you're turning 20, life is kind of getting serious for you. Speaking of life getting serious, where do you see yourself in the next couple of years?
4 years, see myself happy, yo. That's why I see myself in the next couple of years, fam. That's really what I'm chasing, fam. I feel like everyone gets so caught up in like chasing money because money is like what's like so like idolized, I guess you could say. Man, money's so idolized. You feel what I'm saying? But like, it's not the money niggas need to be chasing. You feel what I'm saying? It's happiness. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Obviously, you need the money. You feel what I'm saying? Because the money comes with the financial stability, and that's a huge part of it. You feel what I'm saying? Because without the money, you can't have shit. But at the end of the day, what niggas really need to be chasing is happiness. You feel what I'm saying? The money just comes with it. You feel what I'm saying? The money is just like one step on the road to being happy. But yeah,
Okay.
I see myself happy. I see myself in a position where I did whatever I needed to do to be happy, to be financially stable, to have a good life.
No, I get it. I get it. Let's move on to, you know, your identity and shit. Where are you from? Like ethnicity wise?
Jamaican.
You're Jamaican. Have you ever
Yeah.
visited Jamaica? Or?
I've been in Jamaica one time in my life. I was young too. I was like 10 years old. My dad been telling me, want to take me back one day, but that guy he just talks shit. So fuck.
I get it. I get it.
So I don't know when I'll ever go. I don't know when I'll ever go back, boy.
How was
One
it
day
in
I do want
Jamaica?
to go back. Though I do want to go back. It was great. It was great. I have a crib down there. I have a family crib down there, down in Old Harbor in the gated community. Nice little neighborhood. Oh God, I have a crib down there. So that's where I stay when I go down there. I stayed at the resorts down there too. Oh, gone. It was super nice, but I enjoyed my stay though. I enjoyed my stay for sure.
Okay. Moving on to more identity now, per se. Obviously, you are, I'm going to assume, a Canadian citizen, the same way I am. What does it mean for you to be Canadian?
I mean, I don't fucking know. Fuck, I don't fucking know. I mean, I'm Canadian. Like, fuck, I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean.
No,
It
it's
means I'm a
fine.
Canadian nigga. That's
When it comes to being
I'm saying that's
Canadian and being from Toronto, do you feel like with music and shit that reflects in your music, or?
um it does just because of like terms and slang I be using in my music. But other than that, not really. Also like when I make drill music, obviously like yeah that reflects because when I'm making drill music, it's very Toronto-esque, But still,
No, I get it. I get it.
only really when I use like certain terms and slang.
Speaking of Toronto slang, Toronto slang has kind of gone viral these past couple of years, for sounding a type of way, people speaking, tutus, and, if you leave your mom's in the hood, crow, somebody go smoke at you, fam. Like videos like that and shit. How do you feel about those videos? How do you feel about, the Toronto slang?
I won't lie. I feel like Toronto slang, it is cringy sometimes, but like it's only when like certain people are forcing it. You feel what I'm saying? Like certain people, it's natural and it doesn't sound so bad. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like for other niggas, it's just like it sounds so forced to the point where it's like it's annoying. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
Some people tell me I sound that way sometimes, and I try not to. But believe it or not, my Toronto accent was never always so strong. Like my Toronto accent got stronger, like within the last couple years. But yeah, fucking.
How
I
do
don't know,
you
fam.
how do you feel about like the hate towards it? Because I have people, as soon as I mention I'm from Canada, I don't even tell them I'm from Toronto. I'm not even from Toronto, and I tell them I'm from Canada, and immediately they start going tutus fam, you're a desk crody. Like, how do you feel about the hatred towards the Toronto slang and everybody's just dunking on it all the time?
Um, I mean, like the fact that everyone's hating on it. I mean, like fuck, right? Like everyone's gonna hate on something about their city.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna hate on something. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like whatever. You feel what I'm saying? To me, all publicity is good publicity. You feel what I'm saying? So the more they make fun of us, is just the more recognition that we get. You feel what I'm saying? Puts more eyes on the city.
Okay.
All publicity is good publicity. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what they're saying.
When you say all publicity is good publicity, let's say you're walking down the street and then 20 guys kidnapped you, beat you up, and then sent you to Mexico, and then you got kidnapped by the cartel, and then you escaped. Is that still good publicity for you? Like, even the extreme cases, do you feel like that's still good publicity?
Sorry, say that one more time.
So, you said any publicity is good
Got kidnapped
publicity,
by the cartel and then what?
and then you escaped. Is that still good publicity for you think, or do you feel like it at a certain point publicity stops being good publicity and just becomes negative sometimes too?
Well, I mean, listen.
You feel like
I
it
mean,
depends
like,
on the situation too?
in that specific situation, that's not necessarily good publicity. But I mean, like, if it puts eyes on you, I mean, like me, like like I'm somewhat of an opportunist. You feel what I'm saying? So if it puts eyes on me, that's my chance to get people's attention. You feel what I'm saying? Put
Okay.
something out there. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I say good publicity is all publicity is good publicity. But
No, I get it. I
yeah.
get it. Moving on more so to Toronto now. Do you feel like the Toronto rap scene is taking seriously right now, or do you feel like people are like not taking it serious at all?
We're not take. I don't think people take us seriously just because like Toronto, like there's a barrier. You feel what I'm saying? There's a barrier just because like like we're Canadian, and on top of that, people make fun of our accent all the time, and like that's obviously what you hear in our music. Just like like that on top of the fact that we're Canadian, I feel like the general population of consumers don't take us seriously
Okay.
because like like I would say like like America's really the America's really like like the supposed to be like the country of opportunity for real. You know, when you're American, it's like there's eyes on you no matter what. You feel what I'm saying? Coming from Canada, there's a barrier. So I don't think people take us seriously. But like recently though, we've been getting. I won't lie. Recently, we've been getting some good attention when it comes to our music. So we just keep praying for the best, fam, for the city.
Do you feel like Toronto should be taken more seriously?
Yeah, for sure. I think Toronto should be taken more seriously for sure. Fucking Toronto's not so different from like these major cities in like America and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like we're not so different from a lot of these major cities out there. You know what I'm saying? Like culture is very the same. When it comes to like when it comes to like when it comes to like urban culture, it's very the same. You know? Like at the end of the day, like the same media that they're exposed to, the same media that we're exposed to. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not very different. But
I get it.
yeah, but yeah, fam, I do think we should be taking more serious though for sure.
How do you feel about people just taking Canadians as a whole not seriously at all, calling Canadians soft and shit? You know, with the whole sorry A thing. You know.
I could give a fuck. I'll be honest, I could give a fuck. They can say whatever the fuck they want about Canadians. At the end of the day, like family. When they say like it's not that different, like, it's really not that different. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like there's certain shit you can't say to certain niggas in America. There's certain shit you can't say to certain niggas here. So say whatever the fuck you want about a Canadian from across the border. But come to Canada and have that. And, you feel what I'm saying? Niggas might check you.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I get
Like
it.
me personally, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I could give a shit. These niggas don't know me from nowhere. I'm a Canadian. I don't give a fuck.
Talking about more Canada as a whole, do you? I don't. Well, obviously you mentioned you listen to people like Rod Wave, Huncho, and then all those guys, right? I don't know if you listen to other Canadian cities, but do you ever listen to any other Canadian cities like Edmonton or Calgary or anything like that?
I won't lie, nah. Not really, I won't lie. I don't. I listen to very little Toronto rap. So,
Okay.
it's very like I myself am not a huge consumer of Canadian music. But
Okay.
that just goes to show,
No, I get it. I get it. I get
But
it.
yeah, not really.
Let's move on to dream collaborations and shit. Everybody has a dream collaboration that they want to do. I probably know your answer is gonna be a couple of the artists that you mentioned earlier, but let's move closer to, let's say, Canada. If you could get anybody from Canada on a track with you, who would you get?
Anybody from Canada? I won't lie, I'm not like a super huge fan of like any Canadian artists. You know what I'm saying? Other than like the mainstream artists, like, you know, Drake, Tory Lanez, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas, you know what I'm saying, they wanna do a track, they can hit me on IG, you know what I'm saying? They wanna do a track. God, let's make some shake. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not really interested in doing no music with no one other than, you know, my homies for real. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Or like when it comes to like dream collaboration. I don't like no dream collaborations at least.
okay.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
move.
Like I
Let's
wouldn't mind collaborating.
let's move out of Canada, and the whole world, dead or alive as a whole. Who would be your dream collaborations?
Um I won't lie. I have like I have a lot of different artists that I listen to, and I'm the type of guy who likes to try shit. So because I'm the type of guy who likes to try, oh, who's that? Saying you're blessed now. But yeah, I won't lie, like I listen to like a lot of different type of artists, and like I'm the type of guy who likes to like try shit. So like I won't lie, like I would love to make like songs with like super like mainstream artists, like, you know, like I would try Drake, I would try Rod Wave and like Control, like artists I mentioned like that. I would also try underground artists, like I'm a big fan of Tana, or Baby Santana as he
Oh,
used to be
actually,
called, but
okay.
Tana, I'm a big fan of him. Um, Actually, I would actually, you know what, in Canada there is a rapper that I am super fucking with at the moment. 100 Band Plan. I'm super fucking with his shit. I won't lie. 100 Band Plan. He's hard as fuck. I won't lie. He's super hard. He right now is like my favorite Toronto rapper. I'll be real. But like he's one of the only ones that like I actually can say like that like I listen to regularly, other than my homies.
Okay.
But American. I would say, yeah, you know, I would try Tana. I like to try shit. I might even try R&B. I'm saying when it comes to R&B, I'm a, I'm a big fan of Kehlani. I would like, you know what I'm saying, I would try some shit with Kehlani. I might. Fuck, I don't know. Like, I like to try shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I would just, you know, try everything. If I could just get any feature, just like I just want to try something, just
Okay.
try some shit.
Speaking of trying something, do you feel like you're gonna try and release an album or EP soon, or?
Nah, I won't lie, nah. And I say no only because like you see my discography, broski. Like my discography is so short right now. And with
Oh,
my discography being as short as it is, like I feel like I need to build more hype around my name first. I want to drop some more singles, just to, you know, get my name out there, get some more music out there before I start building towards something like an EP. Because there's no point in like dropping an EP if you don't have no one waiting on an EP. You know,
I get it.
so you have to. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to just be consistent right now with dropping singles. You feel what I'm saying? Just trying to build more hype around my name.
I get it. I get it. Do you have any like, future plans when it comes to music? Like any, because when it comes to content creators and shit, a lot of people create big goals for them, big future goals in the future, and they have small goals. Do you have any, tiny goals that you're working towards and achieving?
A small goal I'm working towards right now, shooting a video for one of my songs. I'm working towards shooting a video for that. That song, I won't lie, I can't wait to drop that song still. Can't wait to drop that one. My homies, my homies had that one on repeat still when I first made that. I made that shit on BandLab in my closet, Crody. Oh shit, I made that shit on BandLab in my closet. And I sent that shit to the group chat and these guys had it on repeat from jump. To get to the studio, a man did his thing with it. You know what I'm saying? It's neat. So I'm trying to shoot a video for that. But other than that, I don't think there's any like real small goals I'm working towards other than just trying to stay consistent with dropping music right now.
Okay. what do you feel like is holding you back from making that music video? Is it like trying to find a videographer? Is it money? Like what is it?
I won't lie, yeah, like it's videographer shit. Like I can't find like the last nigga who did my video, who did the video that I shot before. I got connected to him through my uncle. Like like he did work for my uncle, or he does work for my uncle. So he used to do music videos back in the day. Like he shot videos for like the Wassas back in the day. Like he shot like the My Team video. You feel what I'm saying? He shot a couple videos for Press. You feel what I'm saying? So like he shot videos before. You know? So because he was working for my uncle was already sitting. My uncle was like, yo, like I'll throw him a sheets and I'll make him do your music video. You feel what I'm saying? So he shot the music video. But I haven't gone. I asked my uncle if I could use him again. He said that right now he hasn't working on some next shit. His schedule's super busy right now. So right now it's just really just finding another videographer. Is what I'm trying to do. I've been looking though. I've been looking at different videographers though.
Like when you say My Team, like you're talking about this song with YS, Tall Up Twins, Burna Bands, like all them guys.
Yeah. That.
So you had that videographer shoot a video for you.
Mhm.
Oh shit. Okay. Sorry, that was pretty surprising to me. I listened to that song a lot, so I was kind of I was surprised a little bit there. I was like, wow, damn, that's actually impressive.
Yeah, I know. He's one of my uncle's homies though.
Okay, whenever I interview a Toronto guy, every single time I interview somebody, they always know somebody who's done. Toronto's such a small city, bro. Everybody knows someone who's done something. Like every time I interview somebody, they always know somebody who's done something. It's so weird. Like it's like I don't know, man. It's just like
I won't lie, Toronto's. I won't lie, Toronto's a real small city. I won't lie. Not even just Toronto, cause Toronto, like the city of Toronto itself is small. Like even like the GTA, isn't just Toronto. Like it's Toronto and the surrounding cities. Like even that in itself, like like people know people from all over. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like there's like everyone's connected though. Like it's actually crazy. Like you'd be surprised. Like everyone's connected though. You know what I'm saying? Like you can almost always find someone through another person that you know.
yeah. I also feel like when it comes to especially drill music, the scene everybody gets even smaller because there's even a smaller demographic for that. There's even a smaller amount of people who shoot drill music videos and drill artists. So when it comes to like even just drill artists, I feel like one drill artist, obviously if they're not ops with somebody, like just knows everybody else. That's what I've found. They know somebody or they know themselves who knows everybody else. Like it's so crazy. Like even you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say you're best friends with him, but like DT Beats, and DT Beats knows half of the fucking Toronto scene. So like everybody here just knows somebody or knows somebody who knows somebody. Like it's like you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's very connected stuff. It's really connected.
We're down to our final couple of questions here. It's more like fun questions, It's fun, so, like rapid fire shit. Shit you'd ask in like 21 questions or like to get to know somebody. We're trying to get to know you right now. That's what these are. Obviously it's 10:23. I don't feel like that could judge somebody based off that, but based off the fact that it is 10:23, I'm gonna make my assumption and say that you're a night owl type of person. But what do you feel like? Do you feel like you're more of a night owl type of person or an early bird type of person?
Night owl for sure. I won't lie. I be up till late night stuff. I be up till like 2, 3, 4 a.m. or sometimes. I be up late still. I won't lie. I'm definitely a night owl. Unless I have something to do early in the morning, which in that case, I make sure I go to bed. So I'm not fucking,
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, night owl for sure.
Okay. No. How about we'll do this. Favorite food right now, like favorite meal, dish, whatever you want it to be. Right now.
Favorite food right now.
Because I heard Mr. Aso is a good cook, so maybe it could be a stew or something. Because that's what he told me.
He is actually Ace is a really good cook. I'm pretty sure he's inside cooking right now, actually, as we speak. Um, yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's about to come up with, but I'm gonna enjoy it. Okay, and my favorite meal though right now, I'd probably say curry goat. I love me some curry goat and rice and peas.
Okay.
Love me some curry goat and rice and peas because I'm Jamaican, so
Okay.
love me some
Let
of that shit.
Let's move on to all time. All time, childhood through now. What's your favorite dish?
All time childhood do now. That's a really good question. I actually don't know if I have an answer for that. Yeah,
Dog, man, air this shit out, dog.
yeah, I'm about to air it out just now, Cody.
When you say air it out, you're not talking about like killing people, right?
Broski.
What type of dry ass question, Cody? What the fuck?
My fault, my fault. Okay, let's move on now. For you, I don't know if you have, but for a lot of people, when they like a song or they like an artist, they memorize the song or they just know the song lyric for lyric. What's the first song you ever like could fully sing along or know lyric for lyric?
First song. I I couldn't tell you still. I I couldn't tell you still the first song I knew lyric for lyric. I couldn't tell you. I have to go deep in my memory for that. Cause I always been the kid to remember. Actually, no. You know what? I think the first song I ever remembered all the lyrics to was um "Candy Coated Raindrops" by Soul For Real. I think I was in like the sixth grade, fam.
Okay.
And I remember I learned all the words to that shit. I used to love that song.
Okay. Let's move on to movies and TV shows. Do you watch movies and TV shows at all there?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll move on to movies. What's your favorite movie all time?
Favorite movie all time? I won't lie. I'm a big fan of the Step Up movie series. Just because I was a dancer growing up.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Step Up movie series. I won't lie.
Okay.
So I don't know if I have a favorite one, but I would definitely say like that's my favorite like movie series. Just because I related to it growing up.
What about TV shows? Do you have any favorite TV shows or?
TV shows. I'm a big fan of Power.
Okay.
I'm a really big fan of Power. So Power is like my favorite show. Um, Other than that though, I'd be watching a lot of anime. So watching
Oh.
anime pretty much every day.
Oh shit. Okay. Wait. This is something I'm more knowledgeable in. What's your favorite anime?
My favorite anime. Favorite anime is Naruto. So
Okay. No, that's valid. Moving on from watching stuff. Let's say I told you make a music video and I gave you $1 million. What would you do with that $1 million to make the music video as high quality and high production as it can be?
um, well, I would really depend on what the song is, but I'd probably pick. Well, I'd probably pick the best song I think I have in my repertoire. If I'm saying, I'd probably fly somewhere else in the world, just to get like some crazy. You feel what I'm saying? I'd probably hire a crazy director. I wouldn't know who because I don't know about directors. I'd find someone to look into it for me. You feel what I'm saying? And use money for that. You feel what I'm saying? I'd buy the best equipment for everything. You feel what I'm saying? I'd invest in the best cameras we could find, best whatever, whatever we need, invest in it all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's probably how I'd spend it. I don't know if that's gonna cover. I don't know if it's gonna take up all the money, but you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? Buy some drip. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy shit. We're in the vids.
Okay. Here are our final couple of questions. Final like 5-ish. This question here can determine like the character and the nature of somebody because you have people answering different things, and I could just tell what type of person you are based off your answer on this. Let's say you could teleport anywhere in the world, and you'd be there for the rest of the day, and then at the end of the day, you get teleported right back home. Where would you go?
Studio.
Anywhere in the world, you go studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of the day, like, if I could go, if I'm gonna go somewhere in the world for a day, I need to be doing something productive. I need to be doing something. I can't just go somewhere for a day and then I'm just there for the day. What am I doing? You know what I'm saying, what did I come there with? You know what I'm saying, I go into the studio. What, broski? I'm looking for beats. I'm coming up with flows. I'm in the studio for a day, broski. I'm leaving with like 7 tracks at least.
Okay. You know, you're actually the first person to answer something that's not illegal, which is kind of crazy. I had people answering, you know, Chase Bank. I had one guy say their ops house. I had another guy. I had people saying vacation spots and shit, and I also just had people saying like their girlfriend's house and stuff. So you actually answered like with a reasonable answer, which is nice. So that's nice.
And said their ops crib, girl. Can I get them gone? He's tired of waiting. He can't wait to get that guy.
Let's say you could give one message. Okay, actually, how about this? How about this? I actually asked this question to somebody, and they took a longer than expected to respond. So let's say you were famous, right? Like 500K monthly listeners famous. And for one day, you had Drake or, you know, Rod Wave or somebody invite you to the studio for them for one day, right? And they were like, yo, man, I want you to pop out, come this day to studio. And you're like, okay, I got you. And then 2 days before you're supposed to go, you got a message from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and there was a kid with cancer, and he was your biggest fan. Like, he memorized all your songs, and he said all he wants to do before he dies is visit you. And it was on the same day as your studio. Are you going to go visit the Make-A-Wish kid, or are you going to go to studio with, like, Rod Wave and Drake?
Why can't I do both?
You do both.
Yeah, why can't I just do both, fam? Why can't I?
Cause,
I cannot go see
no, listen. The Make-A-Wish kid is in Vancouver, and the Drake studio is in Toronto. So like, you can't go to both of them at the same day. Like, you got to pick one.
Vancouver, Cody. What the fuck?
Like, it's either you meet your heroes or this kid meets his hero. You gotta pick one.
Well, I mean, like, you know, like if he's about to dead, like I might as well just go see the youth, you know? Because if I'm famous, I'll probably get another chance to see these guys, and you know, organize a studio session with them later on. Okay. This youth's gonna die.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? He's about to die.
You answered good, because I had one guy just say, fuck that kid, so, you know, you actually had a decent answer. Let's... For our final couple of questions here, our final 3... are you good, or... Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
For our final 3 questions, what's one thing...
Happen? Hold on, one second.
Yeah, you're good. For our final 3 questions, what's one thing you have to say? Because you have around 120 monthly listeners on Spotify. What's one thing you'd want to tell all those 120 monthly listeners?
I would tell them, appreciate it, broski. I would tell them, bro, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of people showing love out here. You know what I'm saying? So to the people who are showing love, appreciate it. Hope you continue to show love. You know what I'm saying?
For our before final question, did you enjoy your first ever interview?
Yeah. I was blessed. I was blessed.
Okay. And for our final question, I know you said in a couple years you see yourself wanting to be happy, but for the final question right now, would you say right now you're happy?
No.
He's gonna send you something that's not here.
Nah. Because I'm not where I want to be. So until I'm where I want to be, I will never be.
Okay. Final couple of things to say. Do you have anything you want to say to anybody still watching or your fans who might be still watching? Any announcements or projects coming soon?
Fuck. Stay motivated. Fuck the haters. You know what I'm saying? Get on your grind and don't worry about what people have to. Don't worry about what people think about you. That's one thing you gotta learn in life. Don't worry about what people think about you. Because at the end of the day, everybody still gotta live their own life, you know.
No,
So
I get it.
don't worry what people are thinking about you, broski. Just do your thing, fam. Whatever it is you want to do, broski. Whatever dream it is you want to go chase, broski. Chase that dream. Who cares how dumb you look chasing it? Just chase the dream, broski. Because everyone's chasing something, fam. Might as well chase something that makes you happy. Don't make no one judging you. Don't make no one judge you for chasing what makes you happy, fam.
Okay. Our last thing here. Where can people find you at online, like, you know, your social media handles and stuff?
DTM.Freshy on everything.
Okay.
I don't have a snap, but my IG DTM.Freshy, my fucking TikTok also DTM.Freshy. That's really the only socials that I use, but yeah, DTM.Freshy.
Okay then. Other than that, thank you so much for your time. I genuinely appreciate it. Thankfully, we finally be able to schedule this, you know, interview because some issues have happened in the past, so we had to delay it a little bit, but it's all right. Thank you so much for your time. I genuinely actually appreciate it so much. To everybody still watching, thank you guys so much for watching. Go check out Mr. FreshyDTM. Go check him out on Spotify, all platforms, right? SoundCloud included and shit.
What you say?
You're on all platforms, right? Like Spotify, SoundCloud included.
Yeah. All platforms.
Make sure to go check him out on all platforms. Show him some love. And other than that, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.